Okay, so this will be a general love reading, a collective reading for Leo placements. We got the Nine of Wands, the Double reversed, King of Swords reversed, the Death card reversed, and then we got the Two of Cups. So somebody may already be in another relationship behind the scenes, I feel like, or on the sidelines, because some of y'all probably is still dealing with this person, maybe in contact, but just take what resonate. I feel like somebody may have thought that coming together and creating a new life with somebody else was something that they wanted to do. Could be a water sign or a Gemini or a Virgo. Don't have to be. We also got Capricorn, Scorpio. But yeah, somebody created a new life with somebody else. And this is somebody that probably set a boundary with you. And it forced you to fall back from this person. It forced you to detach from this person. Some of you guys, you had a soul tie to this person. But once you realize that somebody decided to stick with somebody else, it set a boundary with you. It really did took a lot within you to detach from this person. Some of you guys, it took a while for you to detach from this person. Now, I'm also getting this energy, Leo, where whoever this person is, this is somebody that may have been withholding some information when it comes to you, from you. This is somebody that's not even being real with, that hasn't been real with you, hasn't been real with themselves. And you know what's wild about the situation? Nothing has changed where they at. Nothing has changed where they at. Somebody left you without telling you why. I'm hearing somebody literally left you without telling you why. Because somebody didn't want to face you. Somebody didn't want to tell you the truth. Some of you guys personally lied about making change. Maybe they did tell you that they know they need to make some changes in their life. But instead of them making the changes and coming back, they stayed where they was at. Or they chose another person over you if this person was in a relationship. Some of you guys, you met this person while they was with somebody else. The rest of you guys, like I said, maybe they wasn't in a relationship, but they still chose somebody over you and didn't tell you why. They just cut you off, stopped talking to you. Wow, we got toxic love, and I've just seen that card. Yeah, somebody set a boundary with you, leaving you to carry all the weight of this bond. And the person is toxic. Somebody wasn't ready to change. Somebody's in a trauma bond with a third party. That's what I heard. It says pain disguises passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without. Told you. Somebody is stuck in a toxic bond with somebody else. So when you met this person, Leo, this person was already soul tied to somebody else. And I don't know if they couldn't get out of that connection because of the soul tie, or they just didn't want to get out of it because they didn't want to change. Maybe the toxic lover put up with a lot. But we gonna see what else. We got self-care Sunday. Yeah, this is you. I feel like you just been making yourself a priority ever since you was able to break free from this person. Like when I say break free, even though they may have already they left you, I feel like Like the bond that you had to this person, the hold that this person had on you, you was able to let it go. And now you're feeling like yourself again, making yourself a priority, getting you some sleep, um, pampering yourself. And I strongly feel like somebody chose a toxic lover, a toxic bond over you. It's like somebody prioritized that person, that attachment that they had to somebody else. They really did. They did it for somebody else. They didn't do it for themselves. They did it for somebody else by staying. So this is somebody that was ignoring the simple fact that they need to change. I told you somebody wasn't being real with themselves and not even with you. This is somebody that has been avoiding making the right decision for so long. Some of you guys, they could be having a wake up call. It just made me be taking this person some time. We got retirement goals, long term stability, future planning, relaxation, earn, living the dream. Some of you guys, this is somebody that's also lazy. But like I said, they didn't tell you that nothing, but this is somebody that planned on staying in this relationship, prioritizing somebody else, thinking that that's where they belong because they already been there. So some of you guys person definitely been in this relationship before they met you or before you came in the picture. So this person lying to themselves. They're lying to themselves over the simple fact that where they at, this is where they staying. They're comfortable. Like I said, they could be lazy. This is the lies they tell themselves. This is their future. With that third party, this is their person. This is their future. They're comfortable. They feel like they're comfortable with their stability and with that person. But I'm telling you, somebody is lying to themselves. It's like forced. Somebody forced to stay in a connection, a bond. I'm going to say trauma bond with somebody. They forced themselves to stay there because they too comfortable. Somebody just don't want to stand outside their comfort zone and make the necessary changes in order to be with you. I feel like you like peace. You want something real. You want a real, genuine connection. Yeah, you could have been the one on the side. But, and you know what's crazy about the situation? Whoever they in this trauma bond with, Leo, they're taking care of that person. They have planned to stay there forever because they thought that was their safe space. That's what they wanted for the long haul. But they still talking to other people behind the third party's back. So you really ain't missing out on nothing so far. This person hasn't changed. They feel like they got everything they want. That's the lies that they tell themselves. They got everything they want. They can have their cake and eat it too. Because obviously the third party probably know, or maybe they don't know that they're cheating on them. But if not, it could just be saying that the more comfortable they get, the more they want to reach out to you. Because I'm also getting that. The more comfortable they get, I feel like you still could be on this person's like mind, in the back of their mind. Yeah, this is somebody that may have hid something from you. They hid a lot from you. Like I said, they didn't tell you that they stayed, they chose somebody else over you. They didn't tell you, like I said, they lied to themselves. This is somebody that may have kept you a secret. See, with you prioritize long term in a relationship and when it comes to stability. And since you required long term stability in a genuine connection, they put you to the side. They hid you. They iced you out. Yeah. Mirror, mirror. So I feel like you was like bringing some level of awareness to this person about what it is that they're settling with, and they chose to settle for less over what they could have had with you. It says, mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self awareness. What you see is you. Yeah, this person sees you. They see themselves in you when it comes to what they really want for the future, long term. But where they at right now is just for right now. So some of you guys, your person could be in survival mode with that third party. Like I said, maybe even settling for less. And they stand because they can get away with stuff. So it's other factors too on why they're staying. But you definitely did hurt, you know, held a mirror to this person, and they see themselves in you, but they're not living in their truth. See, you living in your truth, but they're not living in their truth. It's like who you are, the things that you value in a connection, in a relationship, that's who they really are. But they're not living in their truth. Some of you guys, you may be very well known, very popular in your community. Some of you guys, you could be an influencer. Um, but I am getting this energy where this person knows that. So you may have told this person that you are an influencer, and they're reflecting on that. This person knows you're very popular. They look at you as somebody who is very influential, somebody who holds a lot of power. Some of y'all, they could be watching you. So if you're an influencer, they could be watching you. Yep, you making money moves. That part won't be for everybody because everybody is not an influencer. But if not, they could just be watching you online, and maybe they see you get a lot of attention. Even if you are somebody local, right, where you live at, you probably still get a lot of attention. Because some of y'all are influencers. The rest of you guys, you could just be locally popular, or a lot of people just flock to you and give you attention. It don't matter if it's man or woman, but this is how they look at you. People easily flock to you, and you about your money, and long term. I'm telling you, this person looks at you as somebody that they could have been with long term. They doing a lot of reflecting. But it's like whatever they know they could have had with you, they do sit and think about it. They do sit and think about reaching out to you too, even though they haven't changed. So what else, Spirit? Cassette, outdated think. I told you, this person constantly thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, this is somebody that's stuck in a trauma bond, in a toxic bond with somebody, just repeating like patterns with this person. And they constantly think about the where they at too. Told you, this person really wants to reach out to you for real. They want to see you because you constantly on this person's mind. But they feel like they lost you because, like I said, they hid you. I feel like the third party don't know nothing about you, Leo. But I feel like this person do want to reach out to you. They hope that they know they lost you, and they hope that you have got over whatever it is that they have done to you. So twice this person been thinking about reaching out to you, Leo. Then I say this person is just very comfortable. But I feel like this person, they think about things over and over and over in their head. And I feel like some of you guys, person is in some form of shock because we did get wake up call reversed. And let's see what's behind this. Oh, called it out. I knew it. I had a feeling. We got the tower. I knew it. I had a feeling. I feel like your person is in some is in shock, and they're trying to hide it. Some of you guys, this person think about inviting you somewhere. Maybe this is something y'all talked about before they then left, ran off, disappeared. Maybe y'all talked about linking up, getting closer to each other. But I feel like they lost it after that. This is somebody that find it very, very difficult to be intimate with you, whether this is on the phone, whether this is just hearing your voice. Some of you guys, it's every little thing about you, it kind of triggers them. I'm gonna be real. Like your person is very weak when it comes to you. That's why they haven't reached out to you. Because they could have snuck and called you if they really cared. I'm not saying they don't, but I just feel like this person is very sensitive when it comes to you and your energy alone, even when you talk. So if you talked about linking up with this person at the beginning stages, I feel like this person was slowly falling in love with you and you probably didn't know it because they never expressed themselves. They never really talked about their feelings or anything like that. They just disappeared. But I feel like this person felt, caught feelings for you. And once you mention linking up, meeting somewhere, like seeing each other, bonding with each other on a deeper level, I told you this person lost it. Like, and that's when they couldn't believe it. And that's when they operated out of their shadow side. This person's very hesitant to reach out though. They're not even the same. They're not. Ever since they've been falling back from you with that person in that relationship, they haven't even been themselves. They lost themselves. Some of you guys person may not even know who they are. But they feel like if they do be with you, they'll lose themselves even more. Because you want to know why? I'm hearing intuitively your person ain't never had something deep as you. The person that they are dealing with right now is a trauma bond. It's more based on, I'm hearing, shallow reasons. But with you, it was something like deeper than what they are used to. This person ain't used to being in a more intimate connection. Because I feel like I would say you require more. Yes, out of a genuine relationship, you do. But I'm talking about on an intimate level. Like, for an example, maybe you like to rub people back. Maybe you like to be intimate, like you like to kiss, you like to hug, you like to cuddle. This person don't do that. They probably never did none of that before with anybody that they ever dated. Not even with the person that they are with currently. It's toxic. The person that they with is very selfish. They only care about the money, what your person can do for them. That's it. That's it. And I feel like your person knows that the person they're dealing with only care about having things, material things. And that could be the reason why they cheat because they know they in a connection and a bond, a trauma bond with somebody that they probably don't even really love. They convince themselves that they love them, but they don't. They tried. Like I said, they've been lying to themselves the whole entire time. But the longer they stay, the more they feel lost. The more they lose themselves staying in that relationship. But at the same time, this is somebody that is afraid of losing themselves, even if they be with you. So they could be afraid of, okay, where they at? Yes, they may have lost themselves because they are trying to convince themselves that they don't want a relationship with you or they don't love you or something like that, and they stay where they at knowing that's not where their heart lies and that's what they really want, which is living their truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to, but then again, it's out of their comfort zone. This could be somebody simple as like wanting to be intimate with a woman so bad on a deeper level, but scared. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Literally. Because they used to shallow, lustful based connections. They're not used to anything deep like you, but this person is afraid of losing themselves if they be with you even further. This person know, you know what it is? It's their freedom. It's their freedom they're afraid to lose. It's them stepping outside their comfort zone and doing things differently. They're afraid to lose. Some of us definitely a fixed sign: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or an Aquarius. This person is just too comfortable. You are challenging this person whether you realize it or not. You have challenged this person to step outside their comfort zone and live in their truth, live in their authentic truth. But this person ain't ready for that. They not saying that you are too much. You putting pressure on this person. Nobody never challenged this person like you challenged them. Nobody never wanted to get this close to this person like you wanted to get that close to them. And that's why they freaked out in the background, in shock because they can't believe it. Yeah, this is somebody that could be married or they could be in a relationship with somebody, before they started talking to you. But, I feel like they've been in that relationship for a very long time. Now, oh, your person is thinking about giving you a commitment. They're thinking about marrying you. Maybe this is something y'all talked about in the past. Maybe you brought it up. Maybe you told this person you would like to get married one day. But that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about it. They also think about the good memories y'all had when y'all bonded together, when y'all were connecting with each other, like talking on the phone. Because I feel like it didn't even go that far. Some of you guys, it definitely didn't go that far. Yeah, they're thinking about giving you a commitment, marrying you, especially if this is something one of y'all brought up, and leaving a relationship they're currently in. Some of y'all's person could be secretly engaged, and you probably never knew that they got engaged with that person. Some of y'all's person probably disappeared on you and got engaged with that toxic lover, or like I said, um, but they are thinking about giving you a commitment and proposing to you and letting go of somebody that they are in a commitment with. Is one or the other. Yep, told you. So whatever relationship that they are holding on to, they're thinking about giving you this long-term commitment because they always looked at you as long-term. But they also think about turning their back on the person they currently with. But they know that it's going to require change. So not only is it going to be an ending, but it's going to require change. But they know that they're not being honest with themselves, and that's something that they need to do in the situation that they're in right now and be real with themselves. Yeah, somebody purposely not being truthful. But they constantly obsess about it. They constantly obsess about being with you. No lie. Told you you are what this person really want. But they afraid of having the real thing, which is you. All they do is think about you. All they think about is leaving a partner for you. All they think about is marrying you. This person looks at you as long term. No matter how many times, how long, no matter how much they try to convince themselves they good where they at, this is who they belong to, they do get in their head and they do think about reaching out to you. But they also feel like if they reach out to you, you may want a commitment right away, or they just feel like they have to give you a commitment. Because that's how they look at you. They look at you as commitment material. They don't look at you as somebody they just want to, sleep with and then leave. No, this person, you got this person's whole mind, heart, soul, whether you aware of this or not, after they disappeared on you, Leo. So the lies they tell themselves, they know they not happy where they at. They know that because they wouldn't be constantly thinking about reaching out to you. Like I said, at this point, they're not even themselves right now. Without you, they are not themselves, y'all. We got bank failure. So another thing is that your person could be, hold on one second, thinking about their money. So that's another thing that's on their mind. Maybe they feel like they can't afford you right now. Or this is just something on their mind because being with you, it requires them to be stable. This person need to change their minds. I'm hearing their mindset. They could be very stubborn and they have a fixated way of thinking. Some of y'all, this person feel like they got to be perfect, or things, and when it comes to their money, need to be perfect. And it could be hiding the simple fact that they broke. Oh yeah, some of you guys, person feel like they don't have enough to give you a relation, even a wedding. If they think about marrying you, they feel like they don't got no money, and they're hiding it. Because this person feels like if they reach out to you, they know they have to prove themselves. They have to prove to you that they can handle a relationship. They have to prove to you that they're stable. Told you, sometimes I feel like this person is a little hard on themselves too. I'm not saying how I just can't, I don't know how perfect you want this person to be. Some of y'all probably even look what they're thinking sometimes, it's probably not even that. Like I feel like some of y'all, this person tend to overthink. They expect, maybe you have high expectations. I don't know. Or they think that because they put you on a pedestal so much, they feel like, oh, Leo got this going on. Maybe this person's bougie. Maybe this person wants, a Chanel purse. Like this person puts you on a pedestal, no lie. They look at you as high value, but they feel like they can't afford you also. And because of that, they are very hard on themselves. So if they feel like they don't have it, they don't have no money, you know, it's like they're going to continue to withhold from you. It's a lot going through this person's mind. I told y'all, you constantly on this person's mind, and them and their money and their life is constantly on this person's mind. They driving themselves crazy, y'all. Told you, to the point they get mad. This person, they ain't the same no more, y'all. So if this person's still in that relationship currently as we speak, they ain't the same no more. They are very upset because they feel like they don't have nothing to prove. They don't have nothing to give you, nothing to offer. Somebody want to make your life useful, make things useful, in period. Like somebody feel like they need some form of value, something to give you, to offer you, that's worth holding on to. That's, because they want to be able to offer. So I told you, this person's staying where they at right now because the person that they're with, they don't require as much. But they're mad because they want to make you happy. You are this person's future. That's all they do is think about is making you happy. How can they present themselves to give you an offer, that is worth keeping? Because somebody wants to come in with a solidified offer, but they need to know that whatever they offering you, you're going to accept it. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all, this person don't know what you would accept because they haven't even spoke to you. You probably said one thing and they just took that information and ran with it and assumed that you were bougie. It's something like that. I feel like this person just don't know how to communicate. They haven't even really tried. They haven't even really made no effort to communicate. Not even talked about their struggles, not even talked about their wants, their needs. whatever. You probably have a little bit, but I feel like they took that little bit of information and ran with it and became very like just agitated and hard on themselves. Like I feel like somebody is just hard on themselves. Because I don't think you ask for anything, anybody. I don't think you ask for this person to be perfect at all. I feel like they want to be perfect for you because that's how much they value you. This person see you as somebody who is valuable. They feel like you deserve the world. They feel like you deserve everything. They do. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, this person, they may be feeling the loss of you now, but when if they decide to come towards you, you gonna change this person not gonna be the same person, and they know that in a good way though. They may even start acting different. Like this is somebody that will give you their all, yo. When this person is in love, because I feel like that's how they know that's how they is. When they in love and deep in love, they give their all. This person makes sacrifices for the person they really love, and that's how they view you. They look at you as somebody that they can make sacrifices for, but I feel like they're not trying to make no effort because they scared. It's unfamiliar to them. It's not something that's out of their comfort zone. It's like that's it. Somebody just need to step outside of their comfort zone and stop lying to themselves. They know the more they lie to themselves, the more they drive themselves crazy, the more mad that they get. They're losing it behind the scenes with somebody that they're in a relationship with. Talking to other people behind the scenes while they're in a relationship, but they want you. You is like they dream person. It's like this person probably manifested you, but when they manifested you, they wasn't ready. They got scared and backed off and disappeared. Some of y'all manifested each other. I'm hearing right person, wrong time. What else, Spirit? Yeah, that's what happened. So this person is going through a karmic lesson when it comes to their money. Their money messed up. That's all they think about too. The karmic could be milking them for all their money. I told you that what they would do, what they're doing for the karmic right now, they will do for you. But for you, they will go above and beyond. That's how much this person value you. They're settling. They are settling for the bare minimum. That karmic is. I'm telling you, they're not going all out like you think they is. Like with you, they'll probably buy you a house. If they had the money, they'll buy you a house. They buy you a car. They'll marry you. They'll probably want the whole enchilada with you. But they're settling right now because that karmic, they haven't asked them for too much. Like they could be materialistic. I'm getting that. Maybe they want to get their hair done, their nails done. They want to go get a massage. They want to get, expensive clothes. Like I said, little things, material things. You probably want to start businesses. You probably want rings. Like I'm telling you, you probably want to get married. You probably want to travel. You want to go on vacation. All of that. That's how your person look at it. That's the type of stuff they would do if they had the money, if they would stop lying to themselves, basically. But they're going through a karmic lesson right now. And this could all be happening in the summertime. Because I feel like at this point, because their money's so messed up, because that karmic, they don't have nothing to show for. They don't have nothing to show for but burning evidence. Like I said, somebody feel like they want to come. They even while they with that karmic, they feel like their money is running on E, is on E right now. And I strongly feel like this could be happening right now, and that is driving them mad because of their pleasure with that karmic. trying to make the karmic happy and pretend that they're happy with the person that they're with, the lies they tell themselves. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's in the background schooling somebody with the bare minimum to the point that it is draining their pockets. Mind you, this is the sacrifices that this person chooses to stay in. Let the karmic milk them for everything until they ain't got nothing to show for. Because that karmic really don't care about them. That karmic just want the money. That karmic just want to be comfortable with whatever little stuff that they got going on. Look, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all's person gonna have a wake up call. We got spiritual awakening. We did have wake up call over there, and then we seen the tower. So I feel like your person is going through a lot of wake up calls, like a massive awakenings in the background, because they're angry now, trying to please somebody that they're not even happy with. This person is living a lie. They're living in an illusion. It's like the karmic lover that they with only care about themselves and what they can get from that person. Your person care about pleasing that karmic because they so desperate to stay in that relationship. And not only that, they just not, this is somebody that needs to man up, basically. Somebody ain't requiring this person. They ain't trying to tell this lover, your lover, to man up. That's what it is. You want this person to change for the better. You want this person to man up. So some of you guys, you got a new love. And when you got some of y'all gonna definitely pop out with a new love. And I got this energy earlier. Some of y'all gonna be popping out with a new love, or was it yesterday? But yeah, in the summertime, y'all gonna have somebody new, and this person gonna see it, and they gonna be mad if you have somebody new. If they see you with somebody new out in public, or they find out, they're gonna be mad. And some of you guys, it may have to take you to move on and replace this person because they wasn't making no effort and they just disappeared on you for somebody else. It's going to take you to move on and be with somebody else for this person to really wake up. Because listen, whatever they mad, the little stuff that they mad about right now, about their finances, that's what they mad about. But they also mad because they be living a lie, telling the lie to themselves, lying to themselves, trying to make the third party happy. And then to see you with somebody else, that's going to make them mad when they see you with a new love. And some of y'all gonna end up being with this new love. Because I feel like by the time this person, you move on with somebody else, you, like I said, you have already got over them. Because like I said from the beginning, it took a lot within you to cut ties, cut the cords with this person. And now you did, and you got used to being by yourself and taking care of yourself. Somebody else is gonna be shooting a shot with you. Because the other person never stepped up. They never came back. They never made an effort. And because they never made an effort, the summertime come, bang, new love. Yeah, somebody in a codependent relationship. They need to heal. This person's in their feelings. They still have hope in the back of their mind that they see you, or they hope that they can get something back on track when it comes to their money. You know what's crazy, Leo? Them choosing that karmic and doing a disappearing act on you, Spirit is teaching them a lesson. And part of a lesson that is being taught is them and their money. Their money is part of, that's karma. Them disappearing on you, that's their bad karma. Them staying with that karmic, that's their bad karma. Somebody is being taught a lesson. This person is being taught a lesson in the background. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's going to take you to be with somebody else for this person to really get mad and have this massive wake up call. Because I've seen changes with you and somebody, and it's going to shock them. Okay, then that's what ties. Okay, now I see how this is going. It's going to take you, this side went, it's going to take you to get with somebody else, confirmation, make these changes and let this person go that never made an effort for them to really have this wake up call. You see, for everything to really come crumbling down. Because some of y'all, they may end up running into you somewhere with your new boo. They gonna see y'all. And it's going to drive this person crazy. Because not only they going to see you and your new boo, you're going to be looking good. And I feel like you're going to handle the situation with grace. You really is. I don't feel like you're going to be desperate to talk to them. You're not going to say hi. You're probably going to look at them and turn your head and just be all about you and whoever the person, the new boo is. But somebody is about to really feel what it looks like for you to be happy with somebody else. Because the effort that they didn't want to put in, somebody else going to be in your face making the effort. That's exactly what I'm saying. But I feel like this new love ain't going to let you go. So they may end up falling in love with you. Could be a water sign, an air sign, or a Capricorn. The new lover. We got roll the dice. Take a chance. Yeah, you're going to take a leap of faith and give somebody else a chance. Somebody that's more aligned. I knew it. I knew it. You're choosing new, Leo. You're going to give the new lover a chance. You're going to take that leap of faith. You know, when this person shoot their shot and come in, you're going to give them a chance. And they're going to want to be with you. And then that's when this person probably going to want you back. I don't know how that's going to play out. I don't know if they going to show they tail and act crazy around you and your new partner or what. But some of y'all, that could be the case. When they see you out in public with your new person, they may crash out right in front of y'all. They may be big tripping. Or they may try to play it cool. And maybe I don't know. Maybe they're going to be saying some things under their breath just to get you to notice. I don't know. That won't be for everybody, but trust me. This new love right here, you're going to give a chance to. They're going to want a commitment with you. They're going to fall in love with you. And I feel like you're going to fall in love with them too. Because this is fated to happen. I told you, you're going to end up crossing paths with this, of course, the new love. But y'all going to end up seeing the person that abandoned you for that lover that they decide to stay in a trauma bond with. Y'all going to cross paths with them. And it was meant for them to see it. Because they're going to be feeling all lonely, seeing you with somebody else after they left you. I'm telling y'all about to make somebody feel what it is that you have felt when they did the disappearing act on you. And they get front row seat of your partner. When they abandoned you, you probably haven't even seen them. You probably haven't heard from them. It was like you never existed. But now this person is about to get front row seat of you in your new boo, and they are going to lose their freaking mind. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, and y'all take care.